Hey guys, this is John Bretson, Director of Product Development with OKUMA Fishing Tackle. What I have here is a new Coronado CDX reel. And what you notice, the very first thing is you'll see the new modern styling. All the new lines, quite a bit different than a lot of reels that you see out there in the market. We have the cyclonic flow rotor, which has a nice swept lines. But the big advantage with cyclonic flow rotor, it's more than just modern styling. It's ported underneath, and so when you turn that handle, you promote more airflow underneath the reel. So what this is going to do is promote quick air drying that's going to help protect your bearings. As you rotate the reel around, you'll notice the on-off bait feeder lever right here is completely recessed. Normally it's a really big bulky function. It's sometimes easy to knock in and out of gear. With this being completely recessed, as well as a rear drag function for the bait feeder, everything's very recessed, so it's going to be a real nice system for you. As far as internal ball bearings, what we have here is we're using HPB bearings, so they're great for corrosion resistance. It's a 5-bearing system, so you have 4 HPB bearings plus the one-way roller bearing that's going to give you instant anti-reverse. So as you go back, that quick anti-reverse is going to give you a good hook set. Internally on the gearing side, one of the things that you'll notice is that as you turn this handle, we have a new feature in this reel that we call slow oscillation, meaning that when you turn the handle, the spool is going to oscillate up and down at a much slower rate. The advantage with the slow oscillation is that it packs line on more precisely, which is optimal for braided line use. You could of course use it for mono or braided line, but braided line is going to give you increased castability. Now, one of the other key functions to this reel is the DFD function, one of our top selling points in our saltwater reels, meaning that we have the drag stack at the top of the spool as well as underneath the spool. And those drag washers are all going to be our carbonite drag washers. So they're carbon fiber multi-stack washers, and depending on the size, you can get anywhere from 27 to 33 plus pounds of drag. When you remove this spool, one of the big advantages with the DFD is that we have what we call a DFD stabilizing system. So underneath this spool, there's a heavy-duty, oversized brass spacer sleeve, and as you apply downward pressure, maybe you get 25, 30 pounds of drag on that reel, what it does is normally a reel would get a little bit of flex. This is going to keep everything extremely stable, increases your drag pressure, and makes everything run much more efficiently. Another big advantage with this reel being the fact that it's a bait feeder targeted for saltwater fishing or big paddlefish, big catfish, is that it features a screw-in handle. So you can change it from left to right hand retrieve, but that handle screws directly into the main gear. As far as size range, we offer this in a 55, 60, 65, and an 80. And this is new spool size than what OKUMA's offered in the past. Slightly wider, slightly shorter. And so the advantage there is that less line twisting and better line pickup with every turn of the handle. Gear ratio wise, the 55 and the 60 are come with a 4.4 to 1 gear ratio. When you get to the 65 and 80, it's going to be a 4.9 to 1 gear ratio. One of the best advantages with the Coronado CDX is the retail price point. The 55 and 60 are going to retail for $99, and the 65 and 80 are going to retail for $119. For more information on the new Coronado CDX, check us out on OKUMAFishingUSA.com.